On the waves, CJLS, and it is time to find out what's going on at the Ark. Well, something called Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. And joining me in the studio, it's George Clairmont. Good morning.
Good morning, Sean. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. Actually, I was thinking about this last night because I just got I get a thing from Turner Classic Movies.
Right.
That's on the first weekend of next month, the movie version of it. Which is considered one of the great movies of all time.
For sure,
and the play is considered even better. No pressure.
No pressure at all. No. Actually, it's funny you mention that because the play is actually Tennessee Williams' favorite out of all of them. And I mean, this is the author of A Streetcar Named Desire and The Glass Menagerie. And he always felt that Cat on a Hot Tin Roof was his favorite because it's the most like the Deep South where he grew up, and not the stereotypical Deep South that we all think of with the gentility and the manners and everybody's laid back drinking mint juleps. This was the stormy South. This was the passions. This was the fighting, the drinking, the swearing, the threat of violence, but also the love that everybody had, because you wouldn't be this hard on your family if you didn't love them and care about them and want them to do well. And as tough as the play is, it's not tough for audiences to watch because audiences always recognize their own family, their own struggles, their own overcoming of life's difficulties. And sometimes life is really difficult, but in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, they struggle with their human natures. They don't try to be better than themselves, but they're always human. Most of all, human. And it's really heartbreaking, really moving. And this cast and crew has really taken the spirit of that with all the challenges and the backstage drama. I mean, this has been one of the toughest productions I've ever worked on, Sean, and this is my 7th gig as a director. And I don't know, my millionth, behind the scenes or on stage or whatnot. And I thought I had seen it all. And everything that I've seen during this production has been everything that I've seen before and then some. The magic of the theater, the magic that always happens at the Ark. We always say the Ark, really good theater, and it's true. Just yesterday I heard from I didn't hear from her, but a woman who works at the Astor Theatre in Liverpool, where they have that international theater festival, and they know what they're talking about. They say that the Ark does theater excellent. Not just excellent, but, and she didn't say better than Liverpool, but...
Oh no, they're never going to say that.
No.
Nobody says you're better than they are.
Absolutely, and nobody is better, because we're all in it together. That's the main thing. But I guess we're not so conservative. We think that we're conservative down here, but the people here, we're so loaded with talent and artists. When you give them something like this, some meat to play with, something really top quality like Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, they didn't just say, well, we're good and so it's going to be good. They said, we've got to be as good as we say we are, because this is the kind of show that demands it. And audiences are going to come and see the show and be blown away by the commitment that they have done. Because right now, as I'm speaking to you, Sean, at this time in the morning, all of my, not all, but members of my cast and crew, all volunteers, all have lives and jobs and families and drama of their own. They are right now going over this play, doing the homework, because they know that it's not just when you show up on stage, it's their whole being is being put into this play.
Well, I know I talk to a number of them quite often. I bump into Randy Muse around town a lot. Mm-hmm. Jason Colville lives. We're across the street from each other. Yeah. So, and plus, people on Facebook that are always commenting about rehearsals and stuff like that. But as you mentioned, this is not only was it Tennessee Williams' favorite play, but it's been referenced so many times in our pop culture, whether it's Golden Girls, where what's her name always called her father Big Daddy. And The Simpsons, it was performed on The Simpsons. Marge Simpson was in it. And, this play is just well known all around the world.
Yeah, and I mean, the people that are involved in here. You mentioned Randy Muse and Jason Colville and Wilfred Allan, and these people have been stage managers and directors on shows, on past shows. These are like
Stephen Rothwell. I think he's done everything there is to do at a theater.
Oh my God, Stephen is so underrated, and he's probably got the most theater training out of all of us. And he has a small and critical role, and never said I want more lines or anything. He's learned how to.
He seems to like those roles.
Yeah.
The one that they say about the big roles and small roles and all that stuff, but there are some roles that might only be on stage for a certain amount of time, but without them, the play changes.
And he nails it every time. Him, Lauren Cook, blanking there, even Jason Colville, Renette Melanson. They take these, Andrew Covert, these small critical roles. They're character actors. They completely efface themselves and become the role, and they make everybody else look good by not showing how good they are. They just are. And it's a total collaborative effort. It's the most amazing thing I've seen in this show is how everybody, really took to heart the magic of it. And I say magic. I mean, it's hard to describe to you and to your listeners the magic that I'm talking about. I'm making air quotes here.
They've got to go see it.
They've got to go see it. It's I'm running out of words trying to describe it, but it's...
Then tell them when it is and how much.
Absolutely. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof is on stage at the Arc starting tomorrow night. Curtain is at 7:30, and it's February 24th, 25th, 26th, and March 3rd, 4th, and 5th. There's only 6 nights to see this magic, Sean. And the closing week is already filling up. Opening week, still tickets available, so they should call now. The box office is 742-8150. Tickets are only $15 for this kind of show. A bargain, trust me. Better than anything you'll see on TV or in the cinema, because these people have done Hollywood-level work.
So there you have it, folks. It's tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. $15 for adults. And strong language, yes, we have to mention about that. That is in the play, and anybody that's going to it should expect that.
I should mention that the strong language isn't gratuitous. We didn't do it just for shock value. It's written into the play, and it's there for verisimilitude. People will come to see the show expecting something stagey. They'll come out saying, I recognize those people. And yeah, there is strong language, so people should be warned, but it's... we didn't do it just because we're artists and we like to swear on stage. It's we have a reason for it. But please, if you're offended by it, tell your friends.
Well, George, thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Sean.
There you have it, folks. The Arc. It's coming up. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. Get your tickets while you can.